start today is where you guys have been following this trail for some time under Leo's guidance. And you kind of see that this trail of, hundreds of people leads up into this mountain cliff. From there, I'm going to let you guys take control, but be aware, we do have a timer in play. Ooh, okay, and it's at a 1. And we'll start, let's do a 20 roll to see what order we want to run in. Alright, so Leo at the top of the list, and then Ward and Smiling Out. Can you guys roll off for me? Just roll a d6. Alright. And Elf will bring up the rear. So, Leo, as you are tracing these tracks, we're going to let you take the lead here. What would you like to do?
That's a good question. We're in the path, right? Like in the middle there?
Yeah, imagine that you're basically heading in a direction like this. You're heading up this hill towards this sort of cut in the mountain, which is where the path almost certainly leads. Like, there's no way they're going to climb this sheer cliff face on either side here.
Okay.
But as far as like where you are currently positioned, if we're looking at this as like a map, you could be here, you could be back here, you could literally be where your characters are standing now. It's kind of up to you because you were leading them into the direction that you took them. But just to make it clear, all roads lead to this path here, this sort of narrow passageway.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna keep moving forward a bit, and I would like to check my surroundings for anything useful or not so useful.
Okay. Let's say wisdom check.
All right.
As you are stumbling around, digging through some of like the roots and stuff to see if there's anything of use hidden away, or looking on the horizon, you trip and you scrape your knee, and you take 1 point of damage.
Whoops.
Let's go to Ward now.
Ward is going to... He kind of wants to just survey things, support the party from the back. So I'm going to cast Quickness on our fearless leader here as he leads us into, wherever he's leading us.
So Leo, you're casting on, to be clear.
Yes.
Sweet. All right, go ahead and roll that.
13.
Yep, that'll pass. All right, I think that's for D4 rounds, so roll the D4.
Yes.
All right, for 4 rounds.
4
awesome.
rounds.
And then if you would just drag that die right onto the board, it'll remain your color. Just click and hold. There you go. Sweet. And we'll put that over here, just so it's easily accessible for us. And with that, I imagine you're kind of following up behind him, right?
Yes, okay. I'm staying close near to him.
Let's go to Elk then. Smiley.
If I see Leo scrape his knee, I'll try and cast Regeneration on the 3 of them.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's 14 and it's easy because of Elemental.
Sweet.
So that's 4 rounds as well. So that's... I take that and then...
Perfect. Nice. And that's a D8, right, for 4 rounds on Leo?
On everyone but me, because Radiant Power lets me affect 3 targets.
Perfect. Awesome. And from there, we'll go to Elf.
All right. So as I'm kind of hanging back towards the towards the rear. I just want to keep an eye out and see if I notice any signs of scouts or traps or potential ambush.
Sure. Go ahead and make a wisdom check.
Oof, that is going to be a failure.
As you are scanning the horizon, there's a pretty strong breeze today, sort of whistling through the air. It makes it hard to pick up any sounds. It also kind of like makes you squint, and your vision is a bit blurry, so you don't really make out anything noticeable as you're scanning the horizon.
All right.
At this point, though, you guys do hear, all of you, a sort of voice carried by the wind. You can't make out what it says at all. It's completely incomprehensible. But there was definitely some words called out on the wind. It sounded from, you know, your auditory perception, like it came from beyond the pass. So it like rose over the mountain and came towards you, following the wind. And there we go. We'll go back to the top of the order. Now we've got Leo.
Alright, so now I can skin my knee twice as fast. Now that I'm quick, I want to kind of move ahead a bit and scout ahead, and while I'm doing that, I would like to charge my memory ring.
Okay. So quickness just lets you move far, right?
Quickness lets you make any move as if it was near.
Yeah. Okay. So pretty much, how far do you want to go? Is the first question. Like as you're coming into this path, it starts to get more narrow until it's like maybe 3 or 4 person wide.
I don't want to get too far ahead of everyone else, so maybe like double far or something. Quickness is anywhere in the scene as if near. So yeah, I'll say just far for now.
Okay. Yeah, so you run pretty far ahead, and you see ahead of you the path is getting narrower. It looks like at its widest point, it's going to be about 4 persons wide, and along each side, it's pretty much sheer cliff upwards into these mountains. But that's what you notice as you approach. And then obviously you can charge your memory ring as well.
All right.
That one's not so good.
Dang.
And I'm just going to position your character like here, just for reference. And I'm going to say that you guys are maybe like down here, because you've been moving in the previous turn. And we'll go to Ward now.
Okay. Ward will... Can I make a stealth roll, as I guess we're following Leo down this passageway that gets a bit narrower and narrower? But like, I'm a small little guy, so is it possible for me to hide in some shadows or rocks? Or would it be sort of hard to stealth in this place?
There's definitely like some stray boulders that have fallen down the cliff that you can duck behind and sort of go from one to the next. So sure, you can make a stealth roll.
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna be advancing. Sort of just like rolling. That's over 20 dirty.
Yeah, definitely stealthy.
So I'm just sort of like, you just see him going as he's like dodging into the shadows and rolling from boulder to boulder.
All right, Smiling Elk.
I'd just like to carry on forward, but then keep my eye out to see if I can hear the source of that voice or see anything up ahead that I don't want to see.
Go ahead and make a wisdom check.
16.
Yeah, as you are scanning ahead, you definitely hear more voices. They're much quieter. If the first voice was a shout, these are like a whisper. And they're the same sort of incomprehensible. Once a voice travels on the wind for a certain distance, it's pretty much unknown, but it's definitely coming from that passageway. If you were standing where Leo is standing now, you might be able to decipher what it sounds like, but from where you are on the mountainside, you can't quite make out what it is.
And Leo should have regenerated.
Yes.
So if he did it, I mean, I can roll the d8, but he was only damage 1, right?
Yeah. Shouldn't really matter.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to Elf.
All right, so as Ward is sneaking up ahead, Elf is just kind of keep moving steadily down the path. He's not worried about concealment so much. He just wants to kind of use his experience on the sea and his times like being a hunter, just keeping a steady lookout for anything strange. I'm seeing if I can hear any animal sounds, if I see any movement or hear anything aside from these strange voices.
So yeah, do it up. Wisdom check.
There we go.
All right, so as you are scanning the horizon and looking for anything unusual as you're making your way up this cliff face, you, to the right side of the path that you're following, make out a mound of something. You can't quite tell what it is, but it's definitely like, it's not grass. It looks fuzzy, like some sort of dead animal perhaps, or maybe a dead bird, but you notice it off to the side. And it seems like it has like an arrow shaft sticking out of it.
Interesting. Yeah, I would definitely want to investigate that.
All right, so you start making your way towards this thing. It's a little ways off the path, but we'll say that that's what happens. And you can investigate it next turn, and we'll come to the back of the order, Leo.
All right, so you said I might be, or where I am, you might be able to tell what the voices are saying. So I would like to move a bit farther ahead and try to figure out what they're saying.
All right. Go ahead and make the wisdom check first as you're approaching.
16.
As you're approaching, you hear orc banter. It's definitely orcish. I would say, since you have data banks and you know things, you make out that they're just kind of idly conversing.
Okay.
Also, right. As you are moving forward, you see that the path narrows even further to only 2 abreast. And at the far end of the path, you start to see that it's going to open up wider again.
All right. Would I have time to move back to the rest of the group and tell them what's up?
You have quickness, so yeah, you can.
Okay. Then I will make my way back to the rest of the group and tell them that there are orcs ahead.
Yeah, I'm just going to kind of assume you guys have been moving up this whole time, so we'll put you guys just in that area for descriptors' sake. But yeah, Leo arrives and informs you guys of this information.
I'd let them know about the mound with the arrow too as I start to head that direction.
Ward, you're up.
So I can see the path is getting pretty narrow now. Leo has come back. There's really no need for me to move forward. Is there perhaps anything of, like, if we're getting close enough to the point where we can hear the voice, was it Leo who was close enough, or are we all about close enough to sort of overhear the orcs? Okay, it was just Leo.
Yeah, as he went forward, he was listening a little more intently, and it was easier because he was in that narrow passage where the voice carried very easily. But you guys are down further on the mountainside.
Are there any more signs of anyone going on this path, like maybe broken weapons or?
You see the track of footprints on the ground still, but there's no like salvage, I would say, on the road. It's just a road, and it's not even a road. It's just a path that, these people were following up.
So it doesn't look like there's any kind of signs of ambush or like a trap.
If you'd like to look for signs of a scuffle, you certainly can.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So that's a whiz roll.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, 6. It all looks good to me.
You look for any signs of a scuffle, but from what you can tell, it looks like the tracks just continue up the hill.
Alright. Then I turn to the others and say, so are we moving forward? How are we trying to do this?
The cliff face on either side is that something that we could potentially scale and get some positioning advantage?
So it's pretty much sheer rock. There's nowhere to perch, so you could climb up it, certainly, and like sort of spider crawl your way in that direction.
Right.
But as far as like positioning, that's almost going to leave you more exposed because you're going to be hanging from this rope without any ledge or handhold. So it's definitely something you can do. It's just, do you want to do that?
It just seems like as bad as the bottleneck position is, it's probably our best bet.
Yeah. At least, do I think I could use, if need be, elemental earth to make like a roof over us if say people were at the top of the cliff shooting down?
I
If
would
I
say, yeah,
cast
you could make it
elemental
into
earth.
like a dome or something like that.
Yeah.
That makes sense
Okay.
to me.
So at least we could kind of do that if things get really bad.
Yeah, I
Okay.
feel like the move is going to be to move forward cautiously and see if we can. Yeah, just see what we can do.
Who's the
Yeah.
biggest guy here?
Probably me.
Definitely elk.
So I'm gonna squeeze in between elk and elf. Hide amongst those two as we're moving forward.
Well, Elf
a
is
really
wandering
good idea.
off to check out that corpse, remember? So he's kind of
Oh,
going off
okay.
the beaten path to look over there. But Elk is definitely, looking like he's following the path upward.
Yeah.
Okay.
And speaking of Elk, it is now your turn.
I'd just like to look around again and see if I could spot. I know the bottleneck is probably coming up as the worst ambush point, but I just want to look to see if there's any sort of places where we might also be ambushed.
Okay, sure.
That's a 10, so no.
Yeah, you look around, but, like, all roads lead to this passageway. If you want to go through these mountains, this is the only route without climbing gear. And it's going to be a cold and a hard climb with the gear.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Elf, would you like to investigate the corpse?
Yes. I want to see if I can figure anything out about that arrow and see what's going on with the corpse.
Yep.
8. If that's intelligence, that could be a 10.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's a flat 8.
So as you approach the corpse, you see the arrow sticking out of it. You don't recognize the fletching pattern or the head, but I'm going to say you grab the arrow. You can show your friends, maybe they know. You can also carve a bit of raw beef with that roll. Or not beef, I would say venison. It's a deer.
All right, cool.
Some of it has been taken already, and it's definitely been taken with, like, a knife. Most of the good stuff, to be clear.
Okay, so it's like a hunting kill.
Yeah, that's how it appears. It's like a hunting kill.
All right, yeah, I'll definitely take the arrow back, see if anybody else recognizes it. But yeah, cool.
All right, and that'll lead us back to Leo as my timer ticks down to the 1.
Alright, I want to cast Identify on the arrow, and I'm gonna use 5 hit points from Dark Pact to boost the roll.
Okay.
That's a fail.
Rough. 2 is a pretty bad one.
Yeah.
All right, so you, like, look at the arrow. You kind of go, like, scanning, I imagine, or something like that, but you don't
I
recognize
probably spark a little bit.
it. Yeah. You don't recognize it, though.
Do you want to roll your d8 for the regen.
Is that at the start of the turn?
Yeah, I believe it's at the start, so he has to wait. So
Oh, okay.
we lost that. But now we'll go to Ward.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make a move. I want to catch up with Leo, so would that be a far move?
So Leo is within near of you now. He came back to
Okay.
kind of tell you what's going on, and he's looking at the arrow with Elf right now. But yeah, you can investigate further ahead if you'd like. Leo will most certainly tell you there's a bottleneck, and he could see it opens up further on.
Ward has Ward's background is that of a merchant. Is there perhaps a chance that, this arrow could have been something I would recognize, or is that not really my territory?
You can certainly attempt. Go ahead and make an intelligence roll.
All right. Big brain Ward, here we go. 19.
Big brain.
So, as a small folk, you've done some traveling in your time, and as you pick up this arrow, you immediately recognize it as a Nemedian clan tribe arrow. Elk, you probably would recognize it as well, now that he points it out. It does look like the arrows that your people use.
Okay.
Not so much Elk tribe, maybe, but maybe the Bear or the Wolf clan, who are a little bit more militant, I would say.
Yeah.
They would probably use something like this. And we'll go to Elk now.
In that case, I think I just start making my way towards the bottleneck.
Okay. So, I'm going to say that you're in the bottleneck right now. If you want to go that far.
Yeah, if I can roll stealth as well.
Yeah, sure. You're moving up. It's fine.
Yeah.
Distances are kind of arbitrary here.
That's a 9. I think I have to be standing still to benefit from green bark making me invisible, right? So
yes.
Yeah, so that's a fail.
All right. And then we've got Elf.
All right, I'm gonna move up as well, and I'm gonna try to stay behind Elk and Ward, so that I don't, blow their stealth. But I'm gonna try to stay close enough that I can back them up if I need to.
Sure. So you're basically just staying close?
Pretty much. Just keeping an eye out. So.
Do you want to be trying to hide as well, or are you standing a little bit more out in the open?
I'm not so much trying to hide as I'm just trying to stay just far enough back that I'm not going to give away their position, if that makes sense.
Okay. Sure. Because if we're looking at this now, Ward is up ahead. He's the one who rolled successfully with stealth already, so he's hidden up ahead. Then Leo is standing here. He was just trying to identify your arrow. And Elk has moved his way up the path as well. And he's standing in the bottleneck.
So I just want to move back up next to them.
Okay.
Without getting in front of them or giving away their position too much.
Okay, so you're in the bottleneck behind them, because remember, it's only 2 people wide.
Yeah.
And you're further away, so they're not as noticeable. And that leads me to my turn, in which all of you hear a very loud clunk. It comes from the direction that you are heading. And we'll start with Leo again.
Alright, so do I get regeneration now or on
Yes.
Elk's turn? Okay. 2.
This is your last round of quickness, by the way.
Okay. Part of me really wanted to use Dark Pack to boost that die roll to heal. Alright, so was what we heard from the orcs, or
The sound that you just heard, it was not
yeah.
a like vocal sound. It was just a thunk, like something.
Oh, okay, okay. Can we tell where it was coming from?
Yeah, it's coming from the direction that Elk is walking in towards. That way, he heard it the loudest. Those behind him would hear
All
it
right.
equally, but at a lesser degree.
All right. Can I use create device to turn my arm into a grappling hook?
Interesting. Do you have any material to make your arm into a grappling hook besides your cyborgness?
Not
Do you have
aside from
rope?
myself, no.
So you don't have rope and things like that. So I'm gonna say no. If you had rope, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
You'd need like a hook too. Like I don't know how you would turn your hand into a hook. Maybe,
Okay.
maybe if it's like a permanent modification, I would be a little bit more inclined towards it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna say without rope, definitely not.
All right. I'm going to just move up ahead a bit and like I can't get past Ward and Elk, right?
So I'm gonna say they're like slightly off position, so they're not standing abreast, so you can slip by them.
Oh. Okay. So I
So
will
really
move ahead of them.
And Ward is kind of like slunked against the shadows and the rocks too, so he's not really in the way. But yeah, you can move up ahead
Alright,
of
so
them.
yeah, I'm gonna do that and keep charging.
So as you pass Elk, you come to this opening, and in this opening, it opens back up to be about 6 people wide. There is immediately 2 towers with the shapes of skulls that mirror each side of the pass, and there's a large gate. It's got iron bars, but they are lifted currently. On the ground,
Okay.
you see a number of people fettered with arrows. I'm going to say it's about 6 people.
Okay.
And you didn't. Oh, yeah, you did make a roll. So, Ward.
Ward is gonna cast quickness again on myself. Quick question: are you using spellburn?
No, I'm not.
Okay, just checking. 13.
Okay. So then that D4 for how long?
2 rounds.
2. Nice.
So I'm going to. So we heard a nice thunk sound. I'm gonna move while keeping my stealth, hopefully. Move all the way out to see what I see, like towards that sound, if I can.
So, the direction of the sound would be towards this gate with this iron bars that are lifted up.
Okay.
Imagine there's like this stone passageway that's been built into the mountains pass that blocks the way, and there's a gate in the center of it. Next to the gate, there are 2 towers. Both of the towers have the shape of skulls.
Okay then. I will get very close to the gate. Like, of course, I'm still hugging the walls and everything. I perhaps want to get into the shadows of where the gate towers. I'm sure the gate is like casting some kind of shadow, and kind of stand with my back on the wall of it to see if I can hear is there anyone in the, probably make a wisdom roll. Anyone in the towers, any guards, bowmen, that kind of thing.
Sure.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
that's a 21.
You cast quickness this round, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
So no.
Oh,
wisdom
that was an
first.
action.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, never mind.
So
Sorry.
yeah,
So I
you
guess
get up
I'm
close to the gate is what I'm gonna say you do. And
yeah,
you're like
I'm up
looking up and
against the wall.
trying to listen, but with this turn, without being able to focus on listening, you can't do it, or you can't hear them.
Yeah, I know. I got you.
And now we'll go to Elk.
So I suppose I'd move up to see what Leo sees.
Yes.
The body is Nemedian.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. From
And
the
then
clothing, definitely look Nemedia.
They're clearly dead. There's no, like...
Yeah, there's 6 of them. They're definitely toast.
And are the skulls like humanoid skulls rather than like wolf skulls or bear skulls?
Yeah, they're just human skull towers.
Soft.
I think I'm gonna have to just try and make a dash for the gate.
Okay. So you're gonna run far to the gate?
Yeah.
Alright, make a dexterity check.
Okay. It's a flat 11.
Alright, as you are running towards the gate, the mouth of the skull opens.
Yeah.
And rocks fall onto you.
Okay.
This is a 10. For 7.
Okay.
And at this point, now that we know what's going on, here. The rocks kind of stop you in place as well. Falling on your head, it kind of makes you stumble and fall to the ground. But that'll be that. We'll go to Elf now.
All right, I want to. I don't see any movement from the towers themselves.
Not with just a glance.
Okay. All right, I want to run forward and kind of help Elk to his feet.
Okay.
And try to pull both of us like up against the wall, a little bit behind Ward.
All right. Go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Nat 20.
So as you are running up, you anticipate the rocks falling from the other skull's mouth. And you stop right as the mouth opens and the rocks fall just in front of your body. And then you jump across them to get to Elk and help him to his feet. Take a hero coin.
Sweet. All right. Can make use of that.
All right. And now it is my turn. And Ward, being close, you hear some voices from within this. They are orc, and they sound like and as we are standing there, where is my bow boy? There he is.
Oh boy.
From inside this gatehouse, the arrow slits let loose to fly, one aiming for Elf and one aiming for Elk.
Oh no.
So first one, Elf. That's going to be a miss. And then on Elk, also a miss.
Ooh.
Okay. Is it possible to use my action to get to where they are? Not my action, my movement.
Since
Like
you have
since I
quickness,
have quickening.
yes, but it's Leo's turn first.
Oh, I thought you said it was Ward. Sorry.
All right. Have they seen me?
You are far enough down the path that you are not noticed yet.
Okay, would I see them?
No. You
Okay.
have to
Oh,
come
okay.
further, basically.
Alright, so I'm going to catch up with Elf and Elk. And once I notice the orc or orcs, I'd like to take a shot at them with my cannon.
Okay. They are in arrow slits, so it is
Oh,
an 18 to hit.
okay. Alright. And the hand dragon is always hard, so that's 21. Okay, I'll try it. Nope.
Move you up to here. And now, Ward, it is your turn.
Okay. So I would like to use my quickness to get into kind of get up there into how do I ping?
Double click.
Oh, double click. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get to inside the room where these guys are.
Sure. You can do that.
And I get behind the first guy, and with little heat, I just do a nice fire into the back of his skull.
Sure. So just roll and see if you nat one. All right, you're good. Roll the damage.
So that would be D6 plus 2. Oh, sorry, D8 plus 2.
Yep.
Well, do you want me to just keep that D6 roll?
No, go ahead and re-roll it.
Okay. So that's 5. And then my magic sword comes out of the gun or out of the bullet that little heat shot and just cuts him up with a D10 plus 3. So for 4 damage.
All right. And we're to Elk now.
I am quite hurt, so I will. But we can't see anyone on these towers. The only people that seem to be seeing us and attacking us are through
In
the arrow slits.
Yep.
Okay. And is it a free action to eat food?
It is.
Then I will eat a captain's ration.
Oh yeah, we got this.
Baked earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Just a machine. So that's a T6. Okay. That one had gone a bit stale in the cold wind. And then I will try and cast Elemental Earth here to put a wall in front of the arrow slit so they can't fire out at us.
I like it.
9 plus 3, 12, but it's easy because it's elemental. So.
Beautiful. So yeah, the stones kind of elongate into these pillars that grow right in front of the arrow slits and then expand a little bit to solidify into a wall. And yeah, there's no way they're shooting out of them now.
Okay, that's me. Oh, and then I'd walk towards the gate, I suppose.
Yep. It's going to be about near to get to the gate.
Yeah.
And we'll go to Elf.
Alright, I want to move up to the gate as well and try to stay in front of Elk and use my shield to keep both of us protected. I want to try to look through the gate and see if I can see what's on the other side.
Alright, go ahead and make a wisdom check.
It looks like probably not. I have no wisdom.
You try to see any movement or anything on the far side, but all you see is a street. It looks like it opens up on the other side. This is the main gateway through this passageway, and there's a small set of a few buildings on the other side, as well as an entrance to a cave. That looks like it's up here.
Do I see a stairway or any way to get up to that room where Ward is?
Yeah, so right in the backside of this building, there would be an entryway with the stairs.
All right, I'm going to start making my way up the stairs to back up Ward.
All right. Ward, as you now are in the room after you rush in with your quickness, you suddenly realize there's one more in here. He was standing kind of along the door here. He brandishes a sword and slashes down at you. That is going to hit with a 16.
Oh, okay.
And they just do this. So 4. The archer who you stabbed and who has now had his arrow slits filled looks around the room, sees a lever, grabs it, and throws it forward. This gateway slams closed. So, Elf, you are on the inside. Elk and Leo, you guys are on the outside. The other archer in the room takes his next arrow, draws it back, locks on Ward, and lets it fly between his friends. So this is going to be hard for him. And he's got +3, so it's just a flat roll. That is exactly what he needed.
Oh, come on.
Shit. Am I in this room at all?
You are down the stairs.
Okay, so I couldn't like use my shield to block then. Okay.
Nope.
I still have my regeneration on me, right? Or is that gone
No,
now?
that ran out.
Oh, that ran out?
Yeah, that ran out like 2 rounds ago.
Alright, got it.
So that'll be 6, which I think will bring you down.
Drops
right?
me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. And that's them. So we've got Leo now, and I need to do this. Alright.
Okay, so I have an idea. It's a bit of a stretch, but Leo has like a mechanical hand. So can I move up to the gate and like shoot? That work? I'm trying to figure out if I can use create device and like use like a piston in my arm to turn it into like a jackhammer type thing and start pounding on the gate.
So a jackhammer or a jack? Because either would work in this situation.
What's a jack?
Like a car jack?
Thing you put on the car.
Okay, yeah.
And then you just like stick your arm in and start lifting it like a jack?
Like you're turning
Okay.
it.
Yeah, that would probably be better instead of just punching it repeatedly. So can I do that?
You can attempt to create device to turn your arm into that, or turn some of the metal into it.
All right, I will try that. 10. I only have +1 int, but I think create device says it's created next turn if you fail.
Okay. Yep, just double check the verbiage on that, and if that's so, sweet. And
yeah, create instantly on modified 12, otherwise complete in 1 round.
Okay, so on your start of your next turn, it'll be ready. Since it's not instant, it will be next turn. And now we've got Ward, who is down. I need a 20 roll. And then a d4.
2 rounds. Add in the pressure.
I like the musical interlude.
We've got Smiling Elk now.
So is Ward within near of Elf and I?
There's a gate.
He is, but you can't see him.
Okay, I have a question.
Sure.
Radiant Power says that my healing spells affect up to 3 targets that must be near of each other. Do I need to see it? If I cast Regen on myself and Elf, could I also cast it on Ward even though I can't see him because he's he's within near of us?
I'm going to say that since Elf can see him, yes. But if Elf couldn't see him, then no. Essentially, you're reaching through Elf to get his vision with your healing, and it's what's linking you together.
It's like ping-ponging up.
Exactly.
It's more than fair. Okay, then I will try and cast Regen.
Okay.
on myself, elf, and ward.
Sounds good.
A plus that works because +3 is 11, but it's easy because of elemental.
Right. Nice. Okay.
Oh,
So
on
then
the shelf is always watching.
4 rounds of regen, right? Or is it D4?
So I'll just roll that to
Okay.
drag it out.
And then we've got elf.
All right, I'm gonna run up the stairs at full speed. I want to step in the room over, like step over Ward's body with my shield raised to protect both of us.
As soon as you step into the room, make a defense save. Actually, make 2 defense saves.
All right, so 1 is a success.
All right. 2 arrows come flying right at you. The archers standing at the stairs have their bows drawn. 1 flies in for 5 damage.
All right. Trying to think if I want to roll for it. I think I don't. I think I just want to stand there and draw my little heat.
Okay.
And aim at the swordsman to activate Deadeye.
Okay. And with that, it's going to be my turn. So let's move you up here. You're kind of standing over Ward. An arrow in you now. And both the archers, they see you sort of stand your ground and look towards the guy with your pistol drawn. They knock another arrow, and both of them shoot. 1, and where's the other one? Okay. So that's going to hit with a 20 unnaturally. For 2. And then obviously the swordsman, seeing you come up the stairs, draw your gun and point it at him, is also going to raise his sword and swing down at you.
All right.
He's going to miss. My timer takes down, and we go to Leo.
All right, so I have the jack. So, how does that work?
I'm going to say easy strength now.
Okay, easy. Okay, I will do that.
Nice.
Do magic effort.
All right. Do I need to get like a heart, or would I know what I need to get?
It's going to be a heart, yes.
Okay, I am going to use 3 HP to boost that.
Okay.
D10.
Nice.
Didn't
Dang
need
it.
to do that, but yeah. He starts.
That hurts a bit.
It's high enough that Elk and Leo can go underneath. I will let you know though, Leo. Once you move away from it though, since the jack will no longer be there, it's going to close again.
Cut your
Yeah,
hand
that
off.
makes sense. What?
Cut your hand off.
Maybe later.
That's just a dry side specialty.
All right, Ward. It's time for your second roll.
No, he regens at the start of his turn.
Ah, right. True. Okay, so he gets regen.
7 HP.
Nice.
This goes away.
Alright. So now that I'm back up, I apologize to Elk. Not Elk, Elf. Sorry, I wasn't expecting the big guy, as I point to the big guy over there. And I pull out. So I have a question. My ghostly sword attacks when I shoot. If I kill a target with the regular gunshot, can the ghostly sword target another enemy? Or would it just not activate? Okay. Then I shall finish this guy off.
Okay.
With a nice shot with little heat.
Yep, just don't at 1. Yep.
Okay.
And damage.
And 6 plus 4 plus 14 damage total.
As the sword slashes into this guy, he sort of steps back from the gunshot wound, but he looks ready to keep fighting, but then the sword comes and finishes him off. And Elk, now your turn, and you should regen.
Yeah, so I'll regen. Nice. So I'm back to 4. I would duck under the gate, run up the stairs. And can I get far enough to just punch the guy with the sword?
I'm going to say with a near move, no. It's a little bit further than that. You can get behind Elf on the stairs, essentially.
Okay. I didn't mean to do that, but I've stacked the token, so that's going to make it difficult later. But,
It's okay.
in that case, can I try and vine whip? Because I can use it to grapple the target and pull it. Can I try and vine whip the swordsman's sword?
Sure. It's going to be hard because of your positioning, though.
Okay. Would that make it normal if
Yes.
magic is always easy? Yeah.
Excellent.
And then do you need the strength roll as well to grapple and pull it?
I'm going to say your vine has lashed onto him now. And
Okay.
on your next turn, you can pull him.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, Vine Whip does do damage, so if you would like to do damage, you certainly can.
Yeah. Would that be... What damage would that
Should
be?
be magic.
I think Vine.
Magic. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. That's a flat 6.
Alrighty.
Oh, and I'll tick down my regen count.
And we've got Elf, who should now regen.
All right, I was gonna forget that. Whew, nice. That helps a lot. All right. So as the vine whip snakes through and grabs this guy's sword, I've got Deadeye activated.
Yep.
So I'll draw my little heat with Deadeye and stick it right in the swordsman's face and tell him that him and the archer both need to drop their weapons and answer our questions, or he's gonna get a face full of lead.
All right, make an intimidation check.
13. I've got 1 charisma and 2 intelligence. So.
All right, charisma. So that'll be 14, and let's see how they respond to that. Yeah, they are both pretty intimidated. They watched you smoke the other guy. Well, they watched Ward smoke the other guy.
Ward really took him out.
But they do understand that they are outnumbered here, and they drop their weapons.
All right. So when they drop their weapons, I want to tell them we just have some questions, and if they cooperate, both of them can make it out of this alive.
What kinds of cooperating?
All right. So real quick, do these guys look orcish or do they look Nemedian?
Oh, these are orcs.
These are orcs.
These are certainly orcs.
I'm inclined to straight up just ask them where we can find Rolaf and where we can find the Rangers.
These are the mutts they sent after Rolaf? Oh man, they're in for a surprise. Yeah, he's up in the cave. I'm sure he'd love to say hello.
All right, I mean,
He's
sounds
acting a little too cheeky. Shoot.
I mean, that's the information I wanted. So, yeah, I'll pass that on and let Leo and Elk take a crack at them if they have any questions. Ward too, like, yeah, we can see if we've got any further questions for these guys.
All right.
I've got one question.
Okay.
So, you say you know Rolaf. Does that mean he's working with a demo too?
They look at each other, and the big orc next to Elf goes to grab Elf's gun, Elf. We're gonna do contested roll here. What would you like to use?
Strength.
All right, he's gonna also match you with strength. He's got 12, so I think you're gonna beat him out.
I've got +4 to that, so
yeah, he goes to grab your gun, and as he does, this guy ducks out this door and heads into this tower and closes the door there in front of him.
All right, so I'll level my pistol back at the swordsman and just smile and say, "You shouldn't have done that."
Yep, but it's Leo's turn first.
There we go.
Alright, so is there a staircase to where the other orc just went, or
You went into this tower
just
to the
one?
left. From what you see on the ground, you see that there is another staircase that goes up to this side, but not into the tower.
Okay, so since the other side is getting kind of crowded, I want to go up the other staircase,
Sure.
and he locked the door, right?
He closed the door to this side into the tower.
Oh, okay. In that case, I want to kick it down.
Okay, so you
I
run
guess
up
I
the
could do
stairs. You're kind of like in this hallway between the gatehouse and the tower. And there's a door in front of you, and you're going to try and kick it down. So go ahead and make a strength.
Yes. Alright. Nope.
You kick it.
Actually, I'm gonna use my memory ring charges on that.
Okay, you kick it, roll basic effort.
Alright. Shoot.
Nice.
4.
All right, the door wobbles a little bit. It's got a pretty good oak bar, though, holding it shut. And that'll be Leo. We'll go to Ward, who should regen if he hasn't already got full.
I need to regen.
Okay.
Alright, now I'm full. Full of vigor. I don't want to take away from Elf's moment here. So
Go for it.
are you sure? Because you've been setting up this kill for like 3 turns, man.
I'm all right.
All right. I mean, who
It's
knows?
a team effort.
Yeah. So I come in with little heat. I'm like, this is for earlier, big guy, and he he's probably still looking at Elf's gun pointed right to his face. So I'm coming in from below, using my size. And
well, he's a dwarf, so it's not pointing at his face, I don't think.
Oh, he's a dwarf?
Yeah, Elf is a dwarf.
No, okay, yeah, we're both small. He's looking down on both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I've
shoot
got my
him.
gun in his belly button.
Yep, you didn't that one.
Okay, I've got my gun in his kneecaps. Oh, wrong dice again. I need to learn this.
There we go.
Okay, well, it didn't matter. So 5, and then my sword comes in with an attack of 11.
Sweet, that is awesome.
All right.
Oh, sorry, it's an attack of 10. 10. So 15 total.
Either way, he gets wasted by the sword yet again.
And I look over to Elf and I say, "Sorry, buddy."
No worries here. Elf would give him the dwarven equivalent of a high five.
A low 5.
A low 5.
It's high for us. And I will move towards this door over here.
Okay. Pull you out of the pile
We're
here.
all stacked on each other.
There we go. All right, Elk.
I'd probably just tell Elf to aim at the door, run over, and try and punch it.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's a 21,
Basic.
and then basic effort is 10.
Excellent. The door is crunched open. You see there's a stairwell going upward into the tower.
Okay. Do I have enough movement to go up?
You can start your way up for sure.
But would that block everyone else?
You're going to be on the stairs then, yes.
Yeah, then I'll not go and block everyone else up. I'll stay where I am.
All right. Move him here because we don't know where he is. Elf.
All right. With everybody else in the stairwell, I want to step back out through the door and take a look around the area. There were some buildings down there in the mouth of the cave. I would just want to look for any movement outside or around the area.
Sure, make a wisdom check.
8.
You don't notice anything in the houses or the buildings that are outside of the cave. You don't see any movement around the cave. You kind of just hear them, making their way to the left of you. And other than that, you don't notice anything.
All right, I'll pass that information along.
Elf should have regenerated if he's not already at full.
Oh, yes. That's enough.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right.
All right.
It's so nice having a healer in the party.
That ticks down, and that's all that happens this turn. And we'll go to Leo.
All right. So is the stairway just leading up, or does it go down too?
It only goes up.
Okay. So Leo has a bunch of tubes coming out of his chest. He's gonna rip one of those out, and on the end of the tube is a needle, and he's gonna run up the stairs.
Okay. You start running up the stairs. So are you going to move far?
Maybe. How far up is the tower?
So basically, the stairs come to another door at the top of the stairs. And that door will be closed. If you want to run, you can make it to that door. Otherwise, you're going to be short of the door with an ear move.
Okay, yeah, I will keep going up until I see someone or something that makes me want to stop.
Okay, so you run all the way up to the door at the top, which is also closed.
Okay. All right.
And then we go to War.
I guess I will look at the others and just say, well, he just told us Rolaf is in the cave. Do we really need to chase this guy down? It's not like we're here to slaughter them all, are we?
Just worried that there's a bell or something in the top of that tower.
Yeah, that would
Is
be
there
a
a-
concern. If there's some way of warning everyone else that we're here.
That's fair. The drop on Rolaf is the only thing we might have.
Yeah.
Right.
At least we've confirmed that he's here, though.
Yeah, and that he's working with Idimu.
It would certainly seem that way.
Yeah, not guaranteed, but yeah.
Yeah.
We're just thinking on how he could profit from this as a merchant. He's gonna look at the door and see, well, maybe I might be able to do something. And he's gonna shoot at the hinges on the door. Is that possible?
You want to shoot at the hinges on the door that Elk just blasted open?
Oh, it's already blasted open.
There's another
Okay.
door.
There's a door at the top.
At the top of the stairs.
Do you still have quickness?
I mean, I can cast it again. Who's coming after
well,
me?
Won't matter.
Me.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast quickness on Elk then.
Okay.
Here we
That's
go.
the smart move.
There we go.
Nice.
You have it for 4 rounds. Wow, I have really good quickness rolls.
Go.
This is a
Change
really
his name
big
to
dice.
Charging Elk.
And that's it for me. I'm probably gonna. I'm not gonna move this round.
Oops. Let's make sure that's on top. There we go. All right, Elk.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I would rush up to the top and try and punch the door again.
You punch the door and it flies open because it's not locked.
Dang it, that's the one I should have kicked.
Do I see anyone in the room?
You immediately step into the room. It is empty.
Okay. then I would probably just shout. There's nothing that he could be hiding behind, or do I see a way out?
It's empty. There are these holes that you could crawl out of, but it's a pretty long way down. Like the windows. Other than that, there's nothing in here. It's empty.
An elf hasn't seen anyone escape from that tower, right?
No.
Yeah.
There's no
Then
bell
I-
up there for you to destroy.
I'd probably shout out. It looks like he's gone. And then I've got quickness for 4 rounds. So if I've still got an action, if I just ran through the door, then I would say, but if he's just hiding, hoping to come out this door later, I'll just walk out and try an elemental earth to block the door with a wall of stone.
Okay. Sure.
Which is, yeah. So it's 12, but easy anyway. So.
All right. There's a stone wall in front of that door. He is not getting out of there if he's in there. And we'll go to Elf now.
All right. Still keeping an eye out for any movement down below. I want to check the bodies of the archer and the swordsman we killed. See if I can find anything useful.
Sure. Go ahead and make a wisdom check to check over their bodies. Yeah, there's a sword that the orc was using, a battered shield. The other archer, his bow, its string snapped, so it's pretty much useless now. But other than that, there's nothing that you notice on him. Is that all you need?
At the moment.
All right. And we'll go to me, which this ticks down now.
Like that?
All right. So, from the direction of the cave, Elf, since you are over there, you would notice a lone person approaching. It is a Nemedian mountain man. He is holding a staff, and as he steps out, he looks and sees movement of elk in the tower, closing the door, or sealing the door, I should say. He reaches out with his staff, points it at the tower, and suddenly it begins to crumble. This tower that you two are in, and Ward is kind of in the doorway of. He lets out a sound on the wind as he points his staff ahead, or something like this. And yeah, the tower is crumbling rapidly. It will crumble completely in 2 turns.
There's a big earth wall in front of the door where I'm at, right? I can't open that up.
Nope. The door at the top of the tower is the one that has.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you guys
Leo,
are trapped.
your turn.
Alright, so I want to double check. Elk left the room before making the earth wall, right? He didn't trap himself in there.
I
Correct.
didn't lock myself in.
Okay. So I'm gonna start heading down the stairs. While I am moving though, I would like Can I cast Identify on this whole area?
No, I don't think so. Identify is for items, I believe, and words.
Hang on. It's like objects, and people and architecture,
Okay.
I believe.
So you want to identify the architecture?
Um,
Am I correct in assuming you're looking for a secret door?
That's what I wanted to do here, but now that's crumbling. Actually, maybe. Yeah, I want to use Identify on this tower to see if there's like a secret door or anything.
Okay.
so I can do that,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. 14.
All right. As you scan the tower at the bottom floor, where you enter, at the base there is a hidden doorway in the cobbles.
Okay.
You end your turn in the rubble, though, so make a defense save.
All right. Nope. Wait. +5. 12. Yeah, that's 12.
All right. So you are going to take half of this, so 4 damage.
I am down.
Oh,
Ouch.
And it is now Ward's turn. And you see Leo come down the stairs. He points out this secret doorway, and then a chunk of rock falls and smacks him to the ground.
Hey, look at this rock, and then I get hit with a rock.
Exactly.
I shake my head, and I'm just like, I'm not going in there. This place is shaking, man. And I point at him, and my pet sword goes over to him, and I cast Regeneration. That's all just flavor, by the way. But yeah, I cast Regeneration. Ooh, nice. So he has Regeneration for 4 rounds.
Okay.
And my timer ticks down. There's okay.
Why don't Leo you color this one blue for yourself?
All right.
That leads us to Elk, who's in the tower.
Oh, I still have a move.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say, can I like stealth move towards this side? Right here?
You have to make your action to hide again because you attacked. So you're no longer hidden. But on your next turn,
then
like that.
I will just move into these, like, behind these boxes and crates over here.
Okay.
but Leo's in the tower, and it's still crumbling. Is that right?
Yes, he
Yes,
is,
I know.
but he
Okay.
now has regeneration cast on him.
Okay.
Oh, did I? I think I have to tick down the timer for quickness.
You did. It's on.
What just happened?
I just got rid of that.
Oh, I thought that was me.
It was annoying me.
Okay. I was
but
like,
Elk,
That's really
it's your
cool.
turn.
That's super cool. So with quickness, would it cost me my action to drag Leo just out of the tower?
Yes.
but you still have the ability to move.
Yes.
Okay, then I want to run down the tower and pull Leo out if I can.
Okay. Strength to pick him up.
That's an 11.
He is a bit heavier than you anticipated. His cyborgness is quite weighty.
It's all this metal. He confuses the Nemedian man. Okay. So that's my move and my action, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you spend your time trying to pull him out, or do you just walk down and give up immediately, basically after you realize you failed?
No, Elk wouldn't leave him there.
All right, so I need a defense save from you as well.
Yeah. 17.
All right,
So yeah.
so half of this, so 3.
Okay.
And that brings us to me. So this ticks down. As our...
Oh, I think it's my turn.
Oh, sorry, I am skipping you. My goodness. Elf, go ahead.
Can I reach the mountain man this turn?
With a far move, yes.
Is there any precarious footing where he is? If I were to run over there and just try to shove him, is there a chance I could knock him down?
You could knock him down, but there's nothing for him to not fall off of, essentially.
Okay. Well, I'll try to just run over there and just try to knock him down then. Just smash into him.
All right. Go ahead and make a strength check.
It's going to be 10.
As you charge forward, you come up the hill, and standing behind this fellow are some Nemedian warriors, Wolf Clan warriors. And I think
Not
this
the
is
Wolf
why
Clan.
you are not Wolf. Sorry, Bear Clan. I'm making
I was going to
mistakes.
say, we've been betrayed.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Bear Clan, definitely not Wolf Clan. And this is probably why you are stunned and you don't run into him with full integrity, is there are suddenly 4 huge men behind him, and they all have swords drawn, and you collide into this guy and stop. And now it's my turn.
So what if I add a d12 to that d20 roll? Because I'd really like the
Tim to be knocked out?
the
Yeah, you can do
mountain
that.
man to not have an action. All right, there we go.
Alright, so he is knocked down.
I think he's gonna have company soon.
Alright, so now my turn. The mountain men are all going to jump on Elf. Luckily, it's a narrow pass where you're standing, so only 3 of them can crowd in around you. But 3 of them definitely crowd in around you.
All right,
So 1,
see how it goes.
The good thing you picked up an extra shield.
Alright, 1 will get through.
Can I sacrifice the battered shield?
You can.
All right, I'm gonna get rid of that and ignore the damage.
Alright, as you stand there, shield bracing against these attacks, one of the axes the guy's wielding crushes your shield in 2. But all of them start to scream and almost foam at the mouth, and they all take some damage.
I remember
They all
these
take
guys.
3.
Ooh.
I don't like that. That's a bad omen.
And they
Yeah.
all attack
Yeah.
again.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Yeah, I remember this
Scream
from
in Berserker
Artist.
Rage. 1 is going to get through with a 20.
Shit.
And he will deal 5 damage.
All right, I'll take that.
The guy you knocked over, he stands up and slinks behind his friends this turn. We're back to the top of the order with Leo.
all right. So regeneration
Yep.
3. I think if Elk is Elk here or no, he couldn't pick me up because I'm too heavy. How much time would it take to investigate the seat? No, we don't have time for that. I'm gonna leave the room.
All right.
It hurts just leaving a secret door unopened.
Yeah.
Like if there weren't 5 enemies over there,
And the tower they were in
maybe.
crumbling.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be fine with the tower crumbling, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna start making my way over.
Making your way downtown.
Yeah, you come out, you see Elf standing his ground, parrying blows with his sword after his shield has been splintered. And we'll go to Ward now.
Real quick, was that a near move or a far move?
That's a near move, what you just did.
Okay, can I charge my ring?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ward is gonna quit his shenanigans, see that his buddy's in danger, run up to him, and am I in close range of this guy right here?
Yeah, sure. You run up next to this guy. Put your pistol in his gut.
Yep. And I'm going for the kneecaps.
Okay, kneecapping him. That'll hit.
8. And here is the D8. Oof. 3 damage. And sword comes out and cuts him right in the shins for... Ooh, 10 damage.
All right, so 11 total.
13 total.
13 total, so he's at 16.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys are tanky fellas.
Yep.
Elk, I think it's your turn.
So is Elf injured?
Elf?
Yeah.
Yes.
I got 5 hit points left.
Oh, okay. Then
And let me take quickness down.
Elk will run up with quickness and try and cast regen on Elk, Ward, and Elf.
Okay.
So 7. Yeah, because it's 11, but it's easy because of elemental.
Okay.
I love elemental.
It's been so clutch.
With regeneration, we might have a shot at beating these guys.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's
I
insane.
kind of just wanted to. Have I got a timer out or
You do not.
no? There we go. There's 4.
It's a good thing 2 of us have it. Now we can always have the party covered.
And this should bring us to Elf after him.
All right, I'm gonna swing my knight's
Regen.
weapon kit. I'm gonna swing my mace. Oh yeah. Regen first. Perfect. I'm gonna swing my mace at the guy that's already been damaged for 16. There we go. 21 total. Damage. 5 points of damage.
That's enough to knock him onto his buttocks, and he falls. His head bloodied from your mace.
Is he still screaming?
No, not anymore. He's definitely quiet. I believe that brings us to me, which means this tower is now rubble. There's no more tower here. Then we have our mystical, magical leader man. And I think it's time for some funny business.
No.
I
It's too early in
agree,
the
but
morning.
I'm scared.
I just hope that means it just starts telling Nemedia jokes. Like a Wolf Clan member walks into a tavern.
So these boxes that are kind of lined up against the wall here, they're going to shape suddenly into a nest of spikes. And they're wooden spikes. And they sort of block this stairwell that Leo has not gone up yet. At the same time, he is going to touch this fellow on his shoulder. And let's see. That will work.
Yes, no, but
Needle.
And he is back to fresh. Now, with one of the positions opened up, this other fellow is going to rush over. As the 2 who were clubbing Elf before continue their clubbing. So 1, 2.
They a little bit too old to be going to the club.
Shit.
All right, 1 certainly has made it through.
He gets mastery.
Ooh. Or 13.
So the guy that critted, I want to sacrifice my basic shield, my common shield,
Okay.
to absorb that hit.
Perfect. Love it. And then they're going to do the Berserker thing again. Ooh, he takes 4, so he is at 7 now.
Do any of us have mending?
I don't know. I've got create device.
I definitely
Same.
don't have Brendan.
Ooh, all right. So the one who you had his weapon shatter on, or your shield shatter from his weapon, his knife or his axe, whatever it is, gets stuck into the shield, and the head comes off. So he's now only got the one weapon. The third one, though, is going to go for Ward now. All right, he slips and opens up for an attack. Go ahead, Ward. You can make an attack.
Yeah, I shoot him.
Okay.
Wrong. Should I make a roll or
Yes.
is it straight up damage?
Yep. Make a roll.
Oof,
Oh.
5.
Wait,
And
is that little heat?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it was just not a 1.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's 8 damage from the gun, and then 12 damage from sword.
Oh, he
The
is
sword is so good.
obliterated.
20 points of damage. Oh my god.
I could have used this in Kane's game. Where was this?
This is rather than just get knocked out every second round.
That is insane.
He is certainly obliterated, and that brings us to Leo.
All right, so I
Could've
think I missed.
oh no, that wasn't Ward's go. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I do get regeneration.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you have regeneration.
3. All right, so I think I might have misjudged distances. How far away am I from the action?
You have something blocking you.
Yeah, you're a near move from your compatriots, but it's a narrow path, so there's only 3 wide, and you have Elf and Ward taking up 2 of those positions, and the Axemen, Bear Clan boys taking up the other 3. So
Okay, so
you can saunter in between Elf and Ward if you would like.
okay, but I can't make it to the big guy with the magic.
No, and you can't even make it to them either because there's a nasty spike wall now in front of you.
Oh, right. All
Is that
right.
everything?
How much damage would I take if I just moved through the spike wall?
You're gonna take weapon effort.
Weapon effort.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I'm gonna move through the spike wall with my needle thing still out, and I'm.
Ooh.
I am down to 1.
I don't think he should come any closer.
And I'm gonna stab one of the wolf guys with my needle, and cast Vampiric Ray.
Nice. He did have a plan this time.
Okay, so you're up in the fray now. Go ahead and make the attack.
Nat
Oh!
20.
Nat 20.
He is
Beautiful.
That's 14 effort. I am back up to full.
14. I think he is still alive. He is still alive.
I'm sorry I ever doubted you.
Wait, I said that should actually be 16 because I have 2 magic effort. I don't think that will kill him, but
You will be at 1 now.
Oh my gosh.
Take your mastery as well.
yeah, I got it.
And then Ward, you're up.
Insane.
As Ward, I know I lose my bonus, but I'm gonna try to take a shot at Mr. Mage over here.
Okay.
So here we go. I have nothing in Dex.
Okay.
I got +1.
Yeah, you miss.
I missed. So I fire Little Heat. Little Heat only has 1 shot, so if I miss, do I have to spend my next round reloading?
No.
Okay, just checking with those rules. Okay. First time using a gun. So that
Yeah,
is
only
it
on
for
a
me.
nat 1 do you run out of ammo and need to reload. Nat 1
Okay.
also can sometimes mean a jam, depending on who is DMing.
Alright. Got it.
So now we'll go to Elk, Smiling Elk.
So is it 2 packed for me to get to the berserkers?
Yes, now it is 2 packed for you to get to the Berserkers.
If I go down the stairs slightly, can I try and vine whip the druid and pull them onto the spikes?
Oof.
Not from where you're positioned, because the spikes would be behind you.
Okay. Oh, I should have rolled regen. Okay, I'm back up to full.
quickness.
Yeah, so this is your last
Yeah.
run with quickness, I believe, too.
No, in the next round, I think, is the last one.
Ah, okay.
So does. So essentially, I'd have to take weapon damage to get to where I can pull the druid onto the spike.
Yeah, and I'm not sure you would be able to because that would be beyond near to him as well.
Okay.
There's
Are
so
they
many
in the
people blocking
entrance
me.
to the cave, or
So the two Bear Clan warriors are in the entrance. He's behind them, sort of in the actual cave.
if I were to try and cast Elemental Earth, could I try and do it to not block the cave, but to slam them into the ceiling of the cave?
I'm gonna say no because that seems like a quite a liberal translation of the text.
Okay, that's fine. Just trying to think of some. I just want to punch someone, but I can't get there.
This elemental earth. Ugh.
Let him punch.
I will turn. I'll try and turn into an elk
Okay.
in case more of them come up. And I fail.
Okay.
So I'm just angry because I can't punch something. I think is the.
And
And
now
that'll be my turn, I guess.
Elf, and you have regen 2.
All right. I think I'm only down 1. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Always good to see. Okay. I'm just gonna kick the knees out from under the guy that Leo vampiric raid.
Nice.
Looks like a hit.
Yep.
So that would be what, basic effort?
Yep.
Right.
Just by your knees.
2 points of basic effort.
You kick him in the knee, and he falls forward, hitting his head off a rock, and is no longer stirring.
And then can I move around this guy to get between him and the mage?
You can.
All right, I'm gonna do that. Probably dumb.
All right. The Berserker boy sees Leo stab him with this needle, and he's like, "Magic or something. I don't like it though." And he's gonna attack Leo.
Wait, isn't the guy I stabbed dead?
Yeah, this is a different guy who saw you stab.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which will hit with a 18 for 6, and then he's going to berserk, of course, and swing again, and he'll miss on that one, which is okay. This guy, he sees that you're all nice and close together.
Yay.
His focus is on his staff, and suddenly fire explodes around you, a fireball. Everyone make a defense save.
Oh.
Including his friend.
Oh,
Nat 20.
nice.
There we
Elf.
go.
Right,
Oh, I made
everyone
it.
passes, but we are going to take some half damage here for 2 damage.
Alright. It's not too bad.
And he's going to start running. That away.
Hey, don't abandon your
I got a
friends.
nat 20. Can I trip him?
Sure. Yeah, I love it. You trip him. This guy did take the damage, though. He took all of it. And that is it for me.
I love how Elf is just repeatedly knocking over this guy that's probably like 6 times his size.
I just imagine this guy.
I'm just
With,
always
like-
underfoot.
Alright, so I'm gonna pull my needle out of this corpse and wipe it off with a probably my coat or something. I'm gonna look at the guy who just swung at me and say, "Don't worry, it's sterilized." I'm gonna stab him with it.
Oh my god.
14.
Yep.
Shoot. Okay. 8 effort. I meant to use Dark Pact on that, but I God.
He dead anyway.
Okay. And I am back up at max.
Yeah.
Lovely. This brings us to Ward.
Alright. So there shouldn't be any more this is the last round you'll have quickness, Smiling Elk.
That's it. It's gone now. Yeah.
And then I will come up to the fallen foe and say, how does it feel to be on my level? And I shoot him right in the face. 18.
Poor
And
wizard.
Okay, so that's 3 damage. And then sword comes out and cuts him up for another 7 damage.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, sorry, 6 damage.
Oh, for 6, then he was still alive. He had 1 HP
Yeah,
left.
that's a total of 9. Yeah,
Oopsies. Where'd you go? Here we are.
that was my bad.
That's alright. So he's got 1
So
HP.
9 damage total. 1 HP.
Yeah.
Someone finish this guy.
And Elk, it is your turn.
I'm able to get up now that everyone's moved around.
Yeah,
You might want to ask him about the Rangers before we kill him, because we haven't actually heard if they're alive yet.
That's a good point. So Elk would probably stand over the top of him and say, "Do the outsiders live, or have you killed them too?"
He laughs at you.
Elk would like to punch him in the face.
All right.
Poor guy.
Yeah, so that's a 16, and then that is 9 damage.
As you punch him in the face, his elegant headgear falls off, and you recognize this was once an Elk Clan druid.
Then Elk would probably just say, "You're a disgrace to the old ways."
He's dead, so he can't hear shit.
He's saying it to his floating spirit.
I'm just saying it to the potential banshee.
Gotcha. All right, and that brings us to Elf now.
All right, I'm gonna loot the body.
All right. Wisdom check.
That's a flat 7.
Oh, I should have read.
So he has a quarterstaff that you can certainly take, and if you would please roll a 20.
15.
All right, he has the spell Wood Shaper on him as well.
Oh, nice.
That'll work nicely with the quarterstaff.
That's a wisdom spell?
It is a wisdom spell.
Okay. Real quick, does our actual wisdom caster want the Wood Shaper spell?
I mean,
I could use Wood Shaper.
I can use it if you want to keep it because you looted it. I'm
Yeah.
fine with that.
You can keep it.
I'm not gonna call dibs on something you've got.
Well, if one of y'all can make good use of it, I don't mind passing it along. Otherwise, I can try to make use of it. I just don't have any wisdom, so.
Would it count as a nature spell?
Wood Shaper, yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's always easy for me to cast, but
Yeah, take it.
Yeah, if you think you can make use of it, go for it.
but I'm happy to give it to Ward if he wants more tools.
Nah, it's all right. I'm good. I don't have wood.
Okay, I'll take it for now, and then we can talk about it afterwards and swap it in there.
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
Maybe. Yeah.
And the adventurers aren't that greedy.
I've already got more than I know what to do with, honestly.
For now.
All right.
So I think that's it for my turn.
I don't have anything going on this turn, so we're back to the top.
All right, so these guys didn't come out of the cave, did they?
They did come out of the
Yes,
cave.
They did come out of the cave.
Where we need to go in.
I'm gonna go into the cave.
All right, let's do this then. Make it easy for us.
Nice.
You come into the cave. There's a river running below a small bridge, and at the far end there is a shut, large steel-enforced wooden door.
Is that pair of legs a person?
No, it is
Okay.
part of the image that I failed to crop out. I had to cut this
Okay.
door as well, as you can see.
Legs.
All right, so I'm gonna walk up to the door and I'm gonna knock on it.
Okay. You knock on the door. There's no response.
Shit. That's steel reinforced, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so not a wooden door. Oh, man.
Can I like look under the door? Is there enough space to do
No.
that?
No, definitely not.
Okay. Is it locked? Can I try opening it?
You give it a little test push. It seems like it'll go.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door.
You
Door's
push
moving.
open the door, and there is a chamber. I will reveal you what this chamber sort of looks like. There is a fire in the middle that's all but coals.
Did I just move something?
Nope, you just selected something.
Okay.
So
All right.
that's what you see as you push open the door. Ward.
Okay, so we've opened the door. We have no more regenerations open up right now, right?
I think there was 2 rounds left of my regen on Elf.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I
I've got to
think-
tick it down. So 2 left on Elf.
And
I
there
think
should be
then-
Smiling Elf.
one now on Leo. So
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll bring these in as well.
so I won't do anything with that. Yeah, I guess I'll cast quickness on myself this time.
Okay.
Oh yeah, of course. The one time I cast it on myself. All right, I'm just gonna move forward.
Okay.
How much would a near move be?
That
Would
would
it
be
be
near.
right there?
Right there, yep.
Okay. Can I stealth? Oh wait, no, I already actioned.
You acted, so
All right,
no.
then that's it for me.
All right, Elk.
Can I try and cast Wood Shaper on Elf? If Elf wants it, do you want me to try and turn the quarterstaff into a shield?
Oh, that'd be cool.
You can attempt it.
Yeah.
Make it twist around on
No,
itself.
still getting used to the new magic.
It's a good shot.
Like, I think
I'll
I know how
stand
this
with
works. I think the quarterstaff just bends a little bit. It's got a weird crook in it now.
Yeah. I'm getting there.
It's like, oh, I
Yeah.
like it better this way.
Yeah. Elk will then sadly walk away from Elves, pity with the staff, and just join the others.
All right, Elf.
All right, I'm gonna walk into the other room.
Okay. You walk into the room. You're standing there. And I'll just do this. So imagine you
Yeah.
guys are outside. Oops. Let's make sure we grab the right tokens. So yeah, you guys are like right at the door here, and Elf is stepped inside. What are you doing, Elf, as you step in?
I'm gonna walk up to the fire and try to kind of look around the area and see if I can see anything off to the other side of it.
Alright, as soon as you walk up to the fire, an image begins to form above the fire. It is a cloaked figure. It seems that they are made of flames, but it gives off no heat. Well, you're certainly the troublemaker. How did you come to be here? Oh, I see you have friends.
I wave.
You
Elf
speak-
will kind of grin and say, "Oh, I've been called that a lot. We're looking for some rangers from the Bent Peak Stronghold.
Oh, he snaps
Know
his
where we can find
fingers,
them?
and the images of 3 rangers with knives to their throats, held by some orcs, appears in the flames, and then he reforms himself. You mean these rangers? They look eerily similar to the ones described.
That looks like the ones.
You can have them. I'll make a deal.
Oh, I like deals.
You can take them, but in exchange, I must have one of you.
Done.
Okay. We have an agreement then. Whoever will stay, enter this room and close the door. The rest of you remain outside.
All right, Elf will turn around and close the door.
All right. Does
What?
anyone want to interject before he does this? I'm gonna let that.
I wanted to stealth inside, but
You can't act right now. You can only speak. It's still Elf's turn.
yeah, I'm not gonna speak.
Just gonna shout. Don't trust a man made of fire.
That's actually a really good point. That's tough.
When have you ever thought it a good idea to trust a man made out of fire?
That was actually a really good point. All right, so I'll turn around after listening to some sense from Smiling Elk, and
What
I'll
does
walk
this
back
man
towards
know
the...
of elves made of fire? I just use this form to speak with you from a distance.
So Elf is gonna walk up to the fire again and say, "Let me introduce myself. They call me Elf. It means 11." And he holds up his hands. He's got 6 fingers on his left hand. And he says, "I'm from the Bent Peak Stronghold. And we would really like to take our rangers back with us. And let's just say I have a very, very loose connection to my own life in this situation. But maybe it might be in your best interests to talk with us. And maybe we can come to an arrangement where we don't kill a bunch of your people."
See, you've already made a problem of doing that. So I'm not sure it's in my interest to parlay with you at all. Like I said, if you'd like the Rangers, I'll exchange them. 3 for 1. It's a good deal.
Oh, I definitely agree with that. How do we know we can trust you, though?
How do you know you can trust the sun to rise the next day?
Because it's not let us down yet.
Very,
Guys?
very true. Elf, when he hears that, he'll kind of chuckle a little bit, and he'll say that the sun and all things below the sun exist in the palm of the Allfather's hand. Live or die today, we're going to take our people back with us, or we're going to make as many problems for you as we possibly can. Elf will say, like, he doesn't care if he makes it back to Bent Peak Stronghold alive, or if he dines with Odin and Thor in Valhalla tonight. but he's gonna need a little bit better than a flame picture of the Rangers.
Would you like to see them? Would that quell your fears?
That would help.
Very well. He snaps his fingers, and the doors shut behind you. As the doors shut behind you, the door to the left side opens. You see some sort of shabby barracks, pretty much, in there. And 3 orcs come out with knives at the rangers' necks. We'll go with you for a ranger. That'll work. And they line up over here. Duplicate. Do we have a deal now?
All right. So when Elf sees the Rangers come out, the door's been shut behind him, so he can't confer with Smiling Elk anymore. He's pretty happy to take the deal. So he will lower his own weapons and kind of cross to this side of the room and say that when the 3 Rangers are outside the door on the other side, he'll drop his weapons.
This is a fair deal. Go ahead. Let them out. The orcs shuffle the men across the room, and as they get close to the door, it opens. But first, I need a guarantee from you that you willingly surrender yourself.
Is the door open?
The door is open.
I'm gonna... Oh. Shit. I want to holler to the Rangers to make a run for it.
Okay. They squirm against the orcs' things. Inimu snaps his fingers, the doors close, and the orcs slice the rangers' necks. Ooh. Caught the bad end of that deal, it seems. And, you see, I don't like being crossed. You're mine now. And let's go with a 20. Let's make a new initiative order. And I'm going to do this. If I roll above a 14, they're going to act before anyone else.
Oh, shit.
All right. So we got Elf, and then Elk, then Ward, then Leo, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So the orcs see...
I think I rolled a 9.
Oh, you rolled a 9? Then it must have been Ward who rolled the 14.
Yeah, I rolled the 14.
All right.
Yeah, I think I also rolled a 14.
Yeah, so we're going to go Elk, Ward, Elf, Leo.
Okay.
Yeah, the orcs rush up. You don't have your weapons on you now, so they're going to kick your weapons to the side, and 2 of them are going to grab you simultaneously. So let's have you do strength, but it's going to be hard to escape.
All right.
Okay.
Natural 20.
But you're saying, fuck that shit. Take a hero point.
That's the third one, right?
Yeah, that is his third one today. And let's make this sound better and do this. As we are...
Every time that comes up as 19, I start panicking.
Alright, so we start with Smiling and Ward, who are outside.
So the doors have slammed in front of us.
Yes, they have.
Do we know that anything's gone wrong? Like, is there blood now seeping from under the door, or do we hear a scuffle?
I mean, we
Well,
saw
the
it
door
open.
the door was open when they slit the throats of the Rangers.
No,
And then
it
it-
was not. But
Oh.
you would have
It's
definitely
open.
heard, gargling sound of someone having their
Okay.
throat sliced.
And is this a wooden door, or you said it was
It's both.
steel reinforced?
Yeah, it's steel reinforced
Yeah.
with wood.
You can break the wood part of the door.
Yeah, because wood shaper says I can bend wood into objects.
Yep.
Can I just bend a hole into the door?
You can certainly try.
Then I will try to do. That regen's gone. I'll try and do that. So that's
Oh,
12, but it's always easy. So
Okay,
it's the
so
equivalent of a.
yep,
Yeah.
should be good. Let's move this up. Let's do magical effort, and if you do 10, it's big enough for someone to squeeze through. If you do 5, the small folk can squeeze through.
Oh!
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
So the door slams shut, and Elk immediately forms a hole out of it, and you can see inside now. The orcs have grabbed Elf over on the corner, and there are 3 dead rangers at your feet.
If I've got movement, can I just rush in?
Yeah, you can go in. So let's
Yeah.
move you in.
And I'll just growl at the orcs.
All right, Elf. Or no, Ward, sorry.
Ward is gonna stealth.
Okay.
I'm gonna stealth. Here we go. I always have easy.
Uh-huh.
Well, I didn't need it. And I'm gonna move into the building. Just gonna come up behind the guys, but hopefully like out of using my size to my advantage and seeing how, they're probably focused on Elf and Elk.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna try to hide in their blind spots.
Perfect. Elf.
All right. I'm gonna try to get this door open.
Okay.
Can I
You-
kick it?
You run over and kick open the door. Let me do
All right.
this to open it up. There we go. Can unlock that. Do a little.
Every time I hear someone say, "Can I kick it?" I just want to say, "Yes, you can."
All right. Yeah, with that door open, I want to poke my head into the other room and see if we've got any danger in there.
In the
Or if
hallway,
it's just
no.
the 3 orcs for now. Okay, perfect. All right. If I can, I'll run over and scoop up my weapons then.
Okay.
Or, yeah, that would be a movement.
That
and
seems
an
like a
action.
smart idea. Yeah. So you're up over against the wall here. You've opened the door and scooped up your weapons. And we'll go to Leo now.
Alright, so I don't know if this will work, but hear me out. I want to move into the room next to the Rangers, and I want to focus on one of them and try to bandage up his throat wound, and then I want to stab him with my syringe and use Dark Pact to start pumping my own blood into him.
Okay. I'm going to say that's an intelligence check.
Okay. 18.
Alright, he is stabilized for the time being, and by that I mean he is still bleeding out, but he will not instantly die.
Good job.
That's my turn now, I believe.
How much HP should I lose?
I would roll.
Okay. Magic effort?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
So he is stabilized for sure with that. And with fiery image goes, they want to fight. Let's give them a fight. And everyone in here can hear calls, shouts of warriors. The orcs are going to start piling on Smiling Elk, because he's the biggest one of the group, and everyone else is kind of shying away from them. So they just all clamber onto Elk.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. They all miss.
Yeah.
Even that one, yeah. So that's all that they do. The fiery image disappears. And from this, warriors are coming. There should be 1, 2, 3. That, and I need a uke as well. And they're gonna start coming out.
All right, guys. So we each take on 3. Sound about good?
We're to Smiling Elk now.
So the 2 scouts that weren't stabilized, are they dead, or are
Yeah,
they?
they're dead.
Okay. I have a question about dire form.
Okay.
Does my defense score remain the same?
Yes.
Okay. Which way do I want to do it? I will. I think in that case, then I will try and turn into an elk.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I
Oh, yeah.
really turn into an elk. I turn into like the elkiest elk there ever elk.
Take a hero point.
And that's D4 rounds. So. Oh, so that worked
Shit.
out.
Nice.
Yeah. There we go. So that's my action, and as an elk, I want to essentially want to move into the center of the room, but just try and look as inviting as possible for everyone to come and try and get me.
Okay. Ward.
Let's see. So Ward still hidden?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to take some advantage of my hiddenness, and I'm gonna cast regeneration. Oh wait, has the regeneration already been cast?
No.
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast regeneration on Smiling Elk.
Okay. This is gonna make you reveal.
Wow. Oh, it's gonna make me reveal?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
and another 20. This is
Nat 20.
this
Do
is
I
the right
add?
room to roll in. This is 3 20s in this room.
Just take a hero coin.
Okay. I was gonna say, can I add 1d12 wrath?
No.
All right. So there's regeneration on Smiling Elk. 4 rounds. And since I've now revealed myself, I'm going to make a move over here.
Okay. Elf.
All right. I want to try to use on this doorway.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna try to use create device and that sword I picked up to create a trap that will slash anyone coming through the door. Is that possible?
Sure. Not with that roll, though.
Not with a 4, it's not.
So at the start of your next turn, it will have created.
All right.
Leo. Unless you'd like to move.
All right.
I'm just gonna move off to this side of the door and try to stay just out of sight.
Okay.
So I have the drop on whoever comes through the door.
So the ranger I'm next to, he's stable, right?
Yeah.
If I just leave him alone, he won't die.
He will not die.
Okay, so I'm going to take out my syringe, and I'm gonna stab one of the orcs next, or I'm gonna stay away from elk. I'm gonna go over here and stab that orc.
Okay.
That's gonna miss.
All right. The ranger looks around the ground for a weapon, and he doesn't see one. Somebody give me a weapon, I'll help. And then the orcs, he's gonna hide in the corner though, since no one has a weapon for him right away. The orcs, they see elk, they see this beast. 2 of them are gonna charge on him. The other one's gonna go for Leo. So the 2 on the elk. All right, 17 will hit.
Yep.
And that'll be for 5 damage.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, isn't elk's defense 18?
Yeah, they have +4.
Oh, okay.
Then we've got these guys. So the trap is not yet created. So 2 of them are going to rush in. The third one's going to be stuck in the doorway here. And they're both going to swing on Elf.
All right.
15 on the second one will hit
Okay.
for 3. And then I forgot about the guy on Leo. So the guy on Leo will miss. These guys start charging their way down here. They're running far. These guys are going to run here. That looks pretty good to me.
Is this guy edging out still in the room, or is he outside it now?
He is just in the room.
Okay.
And it is Elk's turn.
Okay, so I'll regen first.
Uh-huh.
So back to full. If I stand here next to Elf, am I in close of 4 of them? Or is the most I can be close to here and be close to 3 of them?
I'll say you could be close to 4 of them. Or I think 3 is your limit, because if you're standing there, you're close to like this one, and this one.
Yeah, okay, then I'll stand here to be close to these 3.
Okay.
And I will try and attack, which in elk form will hit everyone that's close.
Sure. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
20!
Okay, I'll
Elk
just
attack.
pick one of 3. So that is, I think Kane said was using a D6 because it's antlers.
Yep.
Is it? Are you okay with that?
D6 and then add a D12 to it as well.
So D6 plus 3 because it's diaform, so 8 plus 2, so it's a half.
I add my hero coin to his.
I've got a hero coin, so I was going to add mine.
Well, you don't
okay,
need
add
to,
yours.
because they only have 10 HP.
Oh. Okay.
So, yeah. So, well, there we go.
Sweet.
I'll do that.
Nice.
And then if I've still got movement, I suppose I'll try and run towards the berserkers.
Yeah, you can move slightly towards that direction. All right,
Yeah.
Ward.
Alright, Ward is gonna come up, and guess I gotta start weighing my weight around. I look to the ranger. It's like, yeah, you're gonna have to find your own weapon. You know, like rip a hinge off the door. I'm sure you've got it. And I'll run up to this guy and shoot him.
Okay.
Like, I'm trying to kind of like flank him with Elf to perhaps maybe stop more of them from coming out.
Sure.
But I'm gonna shoot them.
Yep.
Every time I do that, I get so scared of my luck. There's a
Wrong
1. So
Wrong one.
there's.
That's a D6.
Oh,
You want a D8.
I'm so sorry. I keep doing that.
It's okay. It's a learning
We'll punish
process.
you for it
Okay.
later.
Yeah.
And, if you punish me for it, I'll learn. 8, 9. So that's 9 damage from the gun, and then I get a sword comes out, dealing. Wow, I really wish I used
my
that on
God.
somebody else.
Yeah,
So that's it for me.
he's roasted. Elf, you're up.
So when that guy hit me with his sword, Elf would grab his sword hand, and then Ward came up and just completely obliterated him.
Hell yeah.
Now I've got that sword in my hands. I want to throw it to the ranger.
All right, you throw it to him. He catches it.
I'll tell him to try to stay back, try to stay alive.
Damn.
And then if I can do anything else, I'll try to kick one of the other.
You can
orcs,
move.
But I'll holler to everyone else that we need to let's move. Are we gonna try to push through and get Rolaf at this point, or do we need to want to try to retreat? Because I'm kind of inclined to see if we can push through here and find Rolaf and take him out.
Yeah.
Same.
All right, let's push.
So I'm gonna try to shove through these guys.
Hoof twice in agreement.
What's that?
I said I just tapped my left hoof twice in agreement.
I'm gonna try to push through the 2 orcs then and get into this hallway.
Okay. Make a strength check to see if you can process past them. Nope.
8 plus 4, nope.
All right. That leaves us with Leo.
I'm going to move up and syringe an orc.
The old syringe to the orc.
I will not syringe an orc.
All right, unfortunate. All right.
My needle isn't getting through their armor.
Smiling Elk, you stand in the doorway, your antlers kind of brusking, trying to hold these guys back, but they duck beneath your antlers, 2 of them moving around the side of you, and the third one charging forward, his blades spinning in an attack. So him first, I'm going to have him roll, then D4, then this. So both of those miss. He's got 1. And then the other 2. Let's start with a guy at the bottom here. He'll swing, then he'll do this, then he'll do this. So 1 will get through there with a 19.
Yep.
That'll be 4 damage. And then the last one, swing, and then a this, and then a this, and that'll miss. And he takes 2. Archers here.
Shit.
Your elkiness has
tanked
them.
6 attacks.
Your elkiness has them able to see you, but it's a hard shot. So they need a 21, which means they need to roll an 18 to hit. So
3 nat 20s.
2, 3. So one of the arrows somehow find its way through and links with him for 1 damage, naturally.
Okay.
Don't forget you have regeneration.
Yeah. Oh, I remember.
Swordy Boy, Mr. Ranger here, we're going to call him McTavish. He comes up behind this guy and goes for a swift stab in the back. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you so nearly critted. McTavish.
No. 1 damage.
For 1 damage.
Can I add my hero coin to his damage?
You can.
Alright, I'll roll it.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Alright.
For 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And we're to Elk's turn.
So start the round, I'll regen.
Yep.
Yeah. I will attack these 3 that are close to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
That'll hit.
And then it's D6 plus 3, so that's
Oh.
9.
Okay, so this guy goes to 10.
And then do you want to pump the hero coin into it?
I think you should.
I'll pump the hero coin into it.
Can't get a new.
That was-
Oh. I'll give him my hero coin.
Are you sure?
I mean, I can't get a new one unless I use one, right? My ICRPG doesn't really tell you to hold on to them. So
That's true.
yeah.
So can I do that as
Yep.
well if I choose
Hell
mine?
yeah.
Okay.
That's what they're for.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's another 7.
So this guy is on the brink of death, and this guy is at 18. So they're both on the brink of death. And it is Ward's turn.
All right. So Ward is going to. I think Elf and Leo have it here. So Ward is gonna spin and do like a
Upside
roll.
down.
And do a roll into here. And to get to these guys, can I get to them in a near move, or would it be a far move?
You can make it to the archers?
Yeah, like from where I was here
Definitely not.
to the closest
Not
archer.
with a near
Okay.
move. With a far, yes.
All right. So I'm gonna cast quickness on myself.
I think we're gonna need that because we gotta start moving.
Yeah. Also, you might not want to be.
It's not working when I cast it on myself. So I'm gonna make a move, and just have Smiling Elk's back.
Yeah, you might not want to be close to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll stand behind this guy.
I don't think I have the orcs move, so I'm just gonna have the one in front who can attack Leo real quick. He hits. For 6.
Ooh.
I am down.
All right, and then it's Elf's turn.
You don't have any regeneration up, right?
I do
I
not.
only,
No.
yeah.
Okay.
Everyone does have captain rations, though.
He has
Yeah,
to be
but you can't use
stabilized to
them.
do that.
You
Yeah.
can't use them when you're down.
No, I know. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna roll int and try to stabilize him real quick.
Nice.
There we go.
He's stable,
All right,
so
you're stable.
Yeah. But
Leo can make a con check on his turn. And then if you'd like to move Elf, you can certainly do that.
Yeah, I really want to get into this hallway, so I'm just gonna make the strength check.
Sure.
Nope.
Yeah, they are saying no way, Jose.
Relatable. That's what I would do if I was in their situation. All right, that's gonna be it for me then.
All right, Leo, con save or con roll, I should say.
All right. Nope.
Okay, you're still unconscious.
is that is the trap active? Yeah.
The trap is active, but neither of them have passed through the door. One is
Yeah,
in, one
okay.
is out. But if one dies and the other one steps forward, then yes, it will activate.
Oh, okay.
The orc now. It's back to my turn, I believe. So yes, yeah. The orc now is going to see that Leo's on the ground. He doesn't look like he's moving. He's going to swing on Elf. He will miss with a 14. All right. Bear Clan Warriors. What do they want to do? All right, this one's going to move like this. So his archers have a clear shot. And the archers are all going to shoot first. So
Okay.
now they have normal attacks. So they should only need a 15 to hit. 1, 2, 3. All right, 1 will get through again. For 6. All right. And then we've got Bear Clan guys. So we'll go with the one with 19 first.
Yeah.
He misses. He can't berserk. The other one will also swing. He misses. He can. Is it worth it?
Yes.
I don't think so. He's gonna hold on to it. He's gonna be a body there. And let's put in a new timer. 2 is perfect, I think. And we'll go to Elk.
Okay. So I'll regen at the top of the round.
Uh-huh.
there. Should I go for the archers or just kill these berserkers?
I mean, I would say let's try to
think
get moving. But you could kill.
Oh,
You
but
could take out both of the
I thought
berserkers.
this was the. I thought we were trying to head here.
Yeah, I think go for the archers, and we'll just finish
Here-
up the berserkers.
Or here.
Oh, okay.
That's what I would think. But we can get there through this room. So if
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
want
go
to take
for-
out both of the berserkers, you could knock them out both this turn.
Yeah, and then we've just got the archers left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try and hit the berserkers, but I don't.
Only we had a hero coin.
Yeah.
All right, as you do that, you open yourself up for an attack, and both of them are going to swing.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh shit.
+4, they both hit
Oh yeah.
for 7 total.
Yeah. Okay. Still up.
Ward.
Okay, nice. All right, so Ward is going to come in and pop this guy.
The guy is going to help you. Easy roll.
Nice.
Yep.
And hit him. I mean, I only need to roll one of these, right?
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
he's
3
dead.
damage. And then, can I still make a little bit of a move, or that's as far as I can
You
get?
can move. You can move into the
Right.
next room.
So, I'm just gonna stand. I'm gonna just come up here and close the door.
Okay, smart. I like it.
that is really clutch, actually.
All right. Elf, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna move into the room. I'm gonna hit this other berserker.
Okay.
Never mind.
No.
I'm just gonna move into the room.
And then Leo, can you con roll this turn?
I cannot.
Oh, rough.
Our rolls, man. What's happened?
We
The
burnt
dice
all
have
of the.
turned, and the orcs file in. They both step over Leo, going right
They step on him.
right for Elf. If you want me to step on him, I will deal damage, but no, they're going to step over him because I'm nice.
One of them should activate the trap.
One of them should activate the trap, so he's going to make a defense save. He's going to fail. So go ahead and roll weapon effort, Elf. Nice.
5.
Right. And then they're both going to swing on you, Elf. 1, 2. One will hit. For 1 damage.
Alright. I'm okay.
Berserker doesn't like being trapped in, but he's more offended by the giant elk in the room. So he's going to try and stab the elk. He's going to miss. Can't berserk. The archers are going to do things. And that is me. So we're to elk now.
Regen at the top of the round.
Yes, sir.
And that's the last regen, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
it
the
is.
last one.
Well, it's a good job that's the low one then, I suppose.
You can probably get all 3 of these guys right here.
Yeah, but then I'd hit elf as well, right?
And
Oh,
Leo.
that's fair.
And yeah.
Just go. I'll step aside for you. Let you go into the next room.
I probably shouldn't, given my health.
I don't know if an elk can open a door with
Yeah.
in elk form. He
If
doesn't
I-
have thumbs.
I
You haven't
stand
seen
here-
Give a Moose a Muffin?
If I stand here, I'd just hit that one orc,
Yes.
right? So I'll do that and try and hit it. No.
Okay.
Good
That
time.
brings us to Ward.
Alright, so Ward is gonna come in here and pop this guy.
Okay.
7,
Yep.
D8, and D10.
And he is for
Just
sure
for
dead.
satisfaction. And then Ward is going to I'm gonna leave that door closed. Just come in over here. And that's it.
All right, Elf.
Alright, Elf is gonna use his little heat on top Orc.
Yep.
15. He's got arcane cartridge.
Okay.
Gonna hit him for 9 damage total.
Ouch. And then Leo. Please, con roll. It's easy
Alrighty.
for you. There.
No.
Nat
Nice.
20.
There we go.
Take a hero
What's
point.
that mean?
Take a hero point for this one.
Okay.
1 plus con, you are with HP.
Alright, I am at 2. So, was that my action?
It was. You have a movement, though, if you'd like.
Okay, I will not
Wow.
move. I will stay where I am and just sit
Pretend that
there.
you're dead.
Okay, yeah, you
I
sit.
am going to lie there and pretend I'm dead.
Sweet. All right. The orcs, they see Elk turn back into his normal elk self, and they're no longer really interested in him. The one who got blasted by Ward is gonna slice.
What?
He's gonna.
Well, that was
It
me.
wasn't.
He got blasted by Elf.
Oh right, Ward killed the other one. That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so he goes after Elf then, and that'll hit.
Ooh.
4, 5.
Shit. All right, I'm down.
Perfect. Then this
Oh,
guy steps
jeez.
over your downed corpse and steps at Ward here.
Maybe we can talk this out.
That's gonna
Nope,
be
never mind.
15 exactly
Oh,
for 3.
Okay.
Your
I'm
friend
still alright.
rushes up and goes for this one.
come on,
Nice.
McTavish.
He will miss, unfortunately. He's got +2.
Oh,
Try.
Yeah, they're staying. They're doing their thing in the other room, which you don't know what that is. But
I don't think we should go that way.
But we know it's bad.
Elk, it is now your turn.
Okay.
Probably use a little juice.
Yeah, I'll run up here. Leo's already up, right?
Yeah, he has 2 HP.
On
He's just
2 HP.
pretending.
I will eat a captain's ration.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, that's
Hey.
exactly what I needed to make this decision really easy. And I'm going to cast regen on Elf, Ward, and Leo if it pops off. Yeah, because it's easy and +3 anyway.
Okay. So they all movement for regen, and that'll bring us to Ward, which he will use that regen right away, I imagine. Oh, I didn't take this down either. Oopsies. It should be a 1 then.
Oh, well, I heal for 1. So I'm at 8 HP. And I will pop this guy.
Okay.
For nat 20.
For a lot.
I'm gonna overkill this man so
So
hard.
an 8, a 10, and a 12.
Yep.
Here we go. So that's 4 damage plus. Oh wow, maybe I won't kill this guy. Plus another 4 damage.
That's enough to kill him already, and then that as well.
Plus 3 damage.
Alright, he is down.
You know, you just see Ward. You know, he got hit by this guy. You just see him firing round after round after round into this dude, just like bam, bang, bang, bam. That's for dirtying my cloak. And then I'm gonna push past this guy and come into this room.
Sweet. Alright, Elf, you should regen now.
All right, regen. I don't know why I rolled twice. All right, so I'm back up. I'm just gonna little heat this guy.
Okay. Yep. And
All
he'll
right,
for
he
certain
did.
be dead.
And I'm gonna run with Ward, get into this hallway.
Okay.
Are we good trying to go this way, or what are we thinking?
Yeah, I think. Which way are we going? I thought we were going for here.
Yeah. So, I mean, given that this archer's setting up something potentially in here.
I closed this door. I'm not planning on opening it.
Okay.
They're
Yeah, I'll
probably
just try to
staring
get in
at
that hallway then.
Alright, Leo.
Move.
All right, so regen.
Yep.
5. So that'll put me back to 7. I'm gonna go ahead and add my memory ring to that. Go to 9.
Okay.
And then I will follow Elfin Ward. Actually, before I do that, I want to make sure these guys won't follow us. I'm gonna go over to the door and I'm going to knock on it.
What?
Nothing happens.
Okay, so Leo's gonna shrug and catch up with everyone else.
All right, you're gonna be right in the middle of this room then. Where you
Okay,
move.
cool.
The ranger McTavish here. I'd really love to leave. I'm not sure if I should stick around though. What's your plan here?
We're gonna try to kill Rolaf. If you can make it home safely, go for it.
I'll make it. I can't thank you enough.
Don't you want to get revenge on your fallen allies?
I worry more for my friends and family back home. They've probably presumed I'm dead. I consider myself lucky. My days of being a ranger may be over. But thank you regardless.
Pat him on the back and say, "Lucky and alive. Be safe."
All right. Back to Elk.
I just, if I can, get as far up into here as I can in.
You certainly can. You can come to this door. It's also closed. It also looks like it's barred from this side.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
All these delicious options.
Should I open it? Can I put my ear to it and see if I can hear anything?
You can.
That's probably the wiser thing to do. We'll do what Elk does, not what Steve will do. Yeah. It's a 22.
You're listening, right?
Yeah.
You hear the sounds of soft crying.
Oh. I think I'd definitely be... I'll open it on my next turn if no one else does.
All right, Ward.
Unless I can open it now.
You can lift the bar, but you can't open it this turn.
Okay, I'll lift the bar.
Perfect.
As Ward, can I get into this room?
So he just lifted the bar. Do you want to open the door and go in?
Oh wait, is he lifting the bar for this room?
No.
I thought he was lifting.
For that room.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was confused. I'm sorry. So there's somebody crying in there, huh?
Yeah.
I would rather cast quickness on myself again. I give up.
Cursed.
I give up on casting quickness on myself.
It's not full, you can regen as well.
Yeah, oh my god.
Good
I'm at
grief.
9 HP out of 10.
Oh.
And I will just move
Filling up 1 point at a time.
over here. And I'm just gonna have my hand on this door. Not there. That door.
Okay.
To whatchamacallit, make sure no one else can open it but us.
Okay, sounds good. Elf.
Regen. Perfect. I'm gonna open this door.
There is a bunch of children in there.
A bunch.
Yeah, like 20 children.
Oh shit, that complicates things.
I don't think we have enough weapons.
It's time for you guys to use create device.
I really hope you mean to arm them.
Wait a minute. Oh, dude, I have a hand dragon. We can give it to one of them, and they can fire the other. No, never mind.
Who are you? They say as a dwarf opens the door. There are a bunch of Nemedian children.
I'll tell them that my name is Elf, and I'll hold up my 11 fingers and try to lighten the mood a little bit with a little bit of body humor?
Charisma check.
Because they probably haven't seen someone with 11 fingers before.
Yep. Charisma check. It'll be easy too.
There we go.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, they're like, he got funny fingers.
All right. I'll ask him who brought you here.
They all look at each other. Mom, Dad. They all call out their parents' names.
So they're bear kids.
Do they look Bear Clan? Would I be able to tell?
They're definitely Bear Clan, from their clothing, their style of dress, etc.
Have you seen your parents recently?
No, those nasty orcs locked us in here. Where's Mom?
Shit.
That's what we're trying to find out.
There are no other exits in this room, I'm assuming.
No.
It looks like a fireplace.
Yeah, there's a fireplace,
it?
and there's a bunch of made cots for them, but that's literally it. There's no food, no water, nothing.
Shit. Alright,
I wish our ranger buddy stayed for a little bit longer.
well, what are we thinking? Because I'm kind of inclined at this point to think that the smart move, or not necessarily the smart move, but the good move is to try to get these kids out of here alive.
The orcs lock them in, right?
That is what they
Right.
said.
But they're not. If the orcs and the bear are working together, was the orcs trying to keep them safe, or are the orcs up to something nasty?
One of the girls starts crying. Orcs killed Aunt Hagatha and some other parents.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, when we showed up, they killed them.
Okay.
Dang.
So that sounds like
How old are these kids?
Various ages. Between like 5 and 12, I would say.
That's and because we heard like not just Elf heard that, right?
Yeah, you guys would have heard
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So we now know that the orcs killed Rolaf's daughter. Do we really think Rolaf's still alive?
Shit. They said
What
he
do we
was in
do
here.
here?
But
Yeah.
that's also, it's at a point now where even if Rolaf is still alive, Idemu is the one we have to worry about, and I don't think we're killing Idemu today.
No. Information might be better. Should we just try and
Let's
save
pull
the
out.
kid?
Yeah,
Let's
this was
pull
just
out.
supposed to be a scouting. You can't kill this guy.
Let's get out of here.
Should we're bringing the kids, right?
Right, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Just close the door.
We're leaving the kid.
It's like these kids are too much. They pushed us over the edge. We're going home.
We've made exchange our priorities. Goodbye, children.
Thanks for the information. We'll tell Sixes about Hagatha.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say we just take the kids and go.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright. So, you guys head out of the building. No one tries to stop you at this point. And as you're leaving, as we're heading back out, the pile of bodies with arrows in them, you check them over, and nonetheless, one of them is definitely Hagatha.
Okay.
Smiling Elk, you would recognize her.
Yeah.
But yeah, she is among the dead. There are 5 other Bear Clan warriors there. You can see, as well as you investigate their bodies, it wasn't just arrows that finished them. Some of them were stabbed in the back.
Okay.
So I don't know how much of the banter around Hagatha is just Sixes joking around. But for any of y'all who have been in those quests, would it be good to take her body back with us?
Who's Agatha?
I think
She's Rolaf's daughter.
Yeah.
correct.
So,
Oh, okay.
yes, she's Rolaf stuff. So I say we. Because was it just Rolaf that left, or was it Rolaf and the rest of the Bear Clan that went?
Well, you don't see any of their parents, unless their parents were the people that you killed. But not all of them. Well, there were no women, and they spoke of women being with them.
And they were berserkers. They were fighting us.
Yes, they certainly were.
So either they were traitors or they were under mind control.
Yeah. Well, there was a laughing old elk clan druid, wasn't there?
Yeah.
So that's either mind control or that's one of the. Because some of the elk and the wolf went and joined the bear when Rolaf was bringing them up. But I think we just need to take this information and confirm that it's a dimmer. It's going to be better for everyone to know there's one enemy rather than just trying to fight battles on 5 sides. But so Hagatha's body has orc arrows in it.
Yeah.
Because I just don't want it to look like we're taking a trophy. I want it to look like we're taking evidence.
Yeah, her body has orc arrows in it.
Okay.
Right.
Then,
Well, that's what I was thinking. Is that I've just heard Sixes talking about her, so I assumed that he would maybe want some closure to give her a proper burial.
Yeah. And it's because are we technically in Nemedia still?
You're in a weird kind of gray area between Duradin, Nemedia, and Gray, essentially.
But I don't think that taking a dead body into Nemedia will mean that she'll rise up as a banshee.
You don't have to worry about that right now. You're not close enough to the source. I'll let you know.
Yeah. Okay. Then
That's a really good question, though.
Yeah. So I'd say we take her back. We can take her back to the Elk Clan, and they can at least give her a proper burial.
That sounds good.
What are you gonna do with the children?
Take them to the Elk Clan as well, I think.
Okay.
Unless anyone has any other ideas, I don't think we're equipped to take them all the way to.
We can each adopt 5.
If it's reasonable to assume that they'll be safe with the Elk Clan, like as safe as they're going to be anywhere, I think that's the best move, is to leave them with the Elk Clan.
Well, I mean, they're my people, so.
Right, and if they're not safe with the Elk Clan, I don't know that they're going to be safe anywhere, because it's not like the Bent Peak Stronghold is even particularly safe. So
family friendly.
There is a
with
question.
The visions of the future I gave everybody.
Yeah. Or
Would
Salem with everyone.
the Elk Clan take them?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I would think so, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Sterling can tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Just as they're from another clan, I don't see them turning the Midians away.
Okay.
And I suppose cynically, given that the Elk Clan was, the numbers were dwindling after the Bears started taking them, this might be a strange way of balancing the scales. But yeah.
All right. So it looks like the plan is now just to return to the Elk Clan with your children in tow, and then go back to Bent Peak Stronghold. You know that Rolaf, or whoever was with Rolaf, went through this mountain pass. So this is something that I would definitely allow in a pre or post adventure role for you to investigate maybe where this passageway leads. You might be able to find some old documents or maps of the area to see if you can discover maybe where he went. So you know he was here for sure.
Okay.
So we did rescue McTavish, though. Sure, he's very thankful for that. And I guess this is where we ended. We ended at a weird point, not where I anticipated, but I liked it.
Well, you showed us children, man. We couldn't exactly keep going.
I was anticipating Elf taking the deal for a second there, and I was like, oh shit,
Oh.
oh shit. Because that would have probably also ended the session.
I definitely thought that's where it was going.
I really thought about it, but I was like, man, I already went down that road with Ash, and it was a really, really cool moment, a really cool story branch for Ash, but
This
the
wouldn't have been a
trick is
story
that
moment.
well, the thing is that seeing how it affected like the whole rest of the team, it's kind of like, oh yeah, that's you know, it's kind of a shitty thing to do to your teammates. You got to be careful with self-sacrifice that way.
Yeah.
So, what would have happened? What would have happened if he took the deal and the doors were closed and the Rangers were outside?
Let me stop recording so I can share with you.